So apparently the library is the most convenient location, which, go figure, it's quiet and it's early on a Saturday morning, so no one's awake. Today I'm going to talk to you about one of the many traditions at Webb. Um, it's something we call 100 days. Why, might you ask, is a one-day event called 100 days? The reason is simple. Basically, this day celebrates the day that there are 100 remaining days until the senior's graduation. And myself being a senior this year, it's a pretty big deal. Basically, how the celebration works is the senior class goes together down to our school's pub, which conveniently is called the Brockett Arms Pub. All of the Englanders might know the original. But anyways, and everyone in the class goes there, and then collectively, as a group, sort of celebrating our camaraderie, and lights turn off, they drink 100 beers as quickly as they can. As you can imagine, that's not really the brightest idea, but it's tradition, so we do it. Last year's graduating class set a record, though, for drinking it in 7 minutes and 31 seconds. Yeah. But they did like a whole bunch of like weird things that like were against the rules, kind of. Like they included people who had left their class. They like phoned them in, and then they had the exchange students from their last year drink with them, and so they effectively had like 25 people, which is high, I guess, for a class. The other thing they did was they let all of the beer go flat and go warm. And so, like, basically each person claimed the amount of beers they wanted, and then they prepared the beer to their liking, making it ideal for them. Now, that's all hunky-dory. The other day, like, before 100 days this week, we did a time trial to see how many we could drink, to see if we were going to go for the record. And when flat, I was good to go. You know, like, I could drink no problem. And, you know, really quickly, in 7 minutes, I got 6 beers. I feel pretty good about that. I probably could have done more too, but I wasn't pushing myself. But, yeah, so it was like, okay, cool. Flat, you can drink faster and easier because you don't have the carbonation inside of you. But our class didn't want to do that because that was like, these rules are not real. So before that, the other real record was 11 minutes something. And our class was like, well, what if we lose and we don't make that? That would suck. So ultimately, we decided to go with an entirely different route, which we followed sort of the model of the class of 2009 from our school, who were the seniors when we were freshmen, and we absolutely loved them. So the class of 2009. But anyways, they decided in their year that they were going to make a list of 100 memories, and every time someone drank a beer, they'd cross off a memory and announce it to the class. So it would be like nostalgic and shit, or what not. And so we decided we'd do that, but we wanted to up the ante a little bit, and so we were like, okay, 100 memories was actually really easy to come up with, so we kept going, and we came up with 212 memories. Yeah. It's sort of like 2012, 212. I know we dropped a 0, but yeah, so we came up with 212 memories. And then we set the goal to drink the first 100 beers in 20 minutes and 12 seconds. You know, class of 2012. Needless to say, we didn't make the first deadline. Yeah, it took us probably like 35 minutes to finish the 100 beers, but we were going really slow, and obviously, and I mean, that's still pretty fast to drink 100 beers, but and by the end of the night, we finished our list, and we're trashed. Go figure, right? I mean, so a recollection of what I did. I drank 10 beers, and then after some very lovely conversations, I decided it's bedtime. So granted, we started at 4:20. Yeah, we're college kids. And then at probably around 8, I was like, I'm tired. So I went over to the other room near, like, it's like our game room and has some couches. And I sat down and I just fell asleep for a lovely nap. And then I woke up at 11:30 and went upstairs to my bedroom and my dorm room, and I went to sleep. And I slept great. Like, it was a good night. So, but yeah, that's the adventure of Nathan drunk during the 100 days tradition. So this video maybe was a little long, and I'm sorry, unless you'd like that. But the thing, though, that I guess I want to ask you, now that I shared with you one of our many traditions, sort of one of our biggest ones, and the one that we just did last Thursday, or this Thursday, I should say, my question is, what traditions does your school have if you're a college student? Or did it have if you're a graduate? Or will it have if you're a youngin? Yeah, what traditions are you looking forward to? And otherwise, if you like the idea of the 100 days tradition, send it to your school. Bring it there and enjoy it with your friends and family. Mostly friends. Maybe not family. But yeah, 100 days. Woo!